Well, hello, welcome to my channel. So today I'm just having a little run out around my local hills, dodging the showers up here in Yorkshire, and I'm wearing the OMM Kamleika jacket. So in case you don't know, OMM is a company that's specialised, I would say maybe the last 20-25 years, producing lightweight equipment mainly for adventure racing. I've had this jacket now for just over 12 months and I've used it for all my trail races and my ultra races, so I thought that put me in a position to give you a review on what I think of this jacket after 12 months of use. Now, 4 years ago I went from a collection of various bin bags over the years to a jacket that I just thought was amazing. I thought it was a game changer. That was the Mountain Equipment Shake Dry jacket, and it was absolutely brilliant. Amazing breathability, really comfortable to wear. Only problem, 18 months later it had more holes than a colander. Absolutely useless durability. So I bought a Montane Minimus jacket in place of it, which was okay, but I never really got on with it. I wasn't sure it was 100% waterproof. I often felt a bit cold in it sometimes on some of the races that went during the night. So I thought it was alright, never really got on with it. And then, just over 12 months ago, I got some OMM vouchers. Hence, here I am in the OMM Kamleika jacket. So let me tell you what it is. It's designed as a jacket for mountain conditions. So it's sold as a jacket that you can do when you're running up in the mountains year round to protect you from the elements. Now, no running jacket is going to stop you from sweating. So I know that when I'm wearing it, I am going to get wet from the inside with sweat. But what I really want from my jacket is I want to make sure it keeps out any rain from the outside so I don't get cold there, and I want to feel comfortable when I'm wearing it. So I want some level of breathability so that I'm not feeling really clammy and sweaty while I'm running. When it comes to this jacket, my experience so far is that it has been a good barrier to the weather on the outside. So I've never felt that even in some heavy rain, for example, when I did the lap recently, that any water was getting in from the outside. The only damp I was feeling was from my sweat on the inside. From a windproof point of view as well, I would say the jacket's really good. So even on some of the cold runs I've done, like the Fellsman, running at night when it was really windy, again, although it was fairly damp on the inside, I never felt cold. And I couldn't say that from a previous jacket, that Montane jacket, couldn't say the same thing. So when I'm doing any long trail running event or ultra, I want to know that my jacket that I've got is going to be able to protect me from all the elements. This jacket, I'm pretty confident that it will do that. When it comes to comfort, this jacket is made of a nice soft material, so it means that I've been able to wear it for long periods of time. I think in the fells when I hardly took it off in the whole race. I feel comfortable wearing it as a windproof as well. It's just a nice material that's stretchy, so it doesn't affect any of your movements. So yeah, it means it's just nice and comfortable to wear for long periods of time. I've just had a little pause because I can't run and tell you the next bit. So features of the jacket. I mean, obviously they want to try and keep the weight down. The weight of this jacket is 265 grams, which does put it on the heavier side of running jackets, but it does have one or two nice features. So first of all, you've got your thumb loops And what I like as well about these sleeves is they are a slightly longer cut, so it means that you can use them with the thumb loops and it just stays nice and comfortable. You don't feel that the sleeve's pulling on you at any point when you're running. So those slightly longer sleeves are a nice feature. It's got these waterproof zips, they're called YKK zips. And again, on the, I'll say on the lap, I had a really heavy, thundery rain that we were running into that was hitting the front of my jacket. No rain got through there, didn't feel damp at all, or wet from the rain getting through. So again, zips seem really good. And they've got two large zip pockets here. So obviously those are good if you want to put I don't know, your compass in there, fit your map in there, pair of gloves in there, your GoPro in there. Again, they're a nice feature. I'll just show you now, and I have no idea if this will work or not because I can't see, but the cut of the jacket at the back is slightly longer than you'd find on other running jackets. Now I really like this because I often find, I don't know if other people find this, that when I'm running and I'm carrying a running pack, the material that I'm wearing on the back tends to ride up. But on this jacket, having that slightly longer tail, and it's got drawstrings here that you can use to tighten it, found that the jacket stays really nicely in place. So no issues with my jacket riding up my back, which of course makes it uncomfortable, chafing, all that type of thing. So yep, like that. Last of all, you've got the hood. And again, I think the hood on this jacket is a step up on the one from that Montane jacket that I had. So you can zip it up so it covers your chin, stops water from getting in down into your body, down the sides. It's a nice close fit. You can adjust it at the back and make it tighter. It doesn't have a peaked hood or a wired peak, but it has got a little peak on there, which does help keep some of that rain out when it's coming straight into you. I've used this in really heavy wind and the hood stays nicely in place and can turn it with you. Right, let's get the old bones moving again. So now I want to talk about durability and address, well, one of the main problems of any modern waterproof jacket, and that's the DWR coatings. Now I find this to OMM, and I think they've been market leaders of this in some ways. They've understood the terrible impact that these coatings have on the environment. They're terrible for the environment, and gradually what happens with your jacket is that DWR coating will come off. If you wash your jacket, it'll get in the water. It's terribly damaging for fish. It really is grim for the environment. So what they've done is they've come up with a DWR coating that is free of fluorocarbons, and I think it's the same for the membrane as well. So they have tried to tackle that issue, but what's happened is, as with most, I would say modern jackets, once that DWR coating wears off, your jacket starts to wet out. Now, it's not rained particularly hard here. I was hoping I might get a bit more of a shower, but you can just see on my sleeve there, rather than the water beading up, it's already started to wet out that jacket. What does that mean? Jacket's not going to be as breathable. Does that affect the waterproofing of the jacket? No, it doesn't. Just means it's not going to be as more comfortable. What this means is that for me to return the jacket to work as well as it did when I first bought it, probably going to have to wash it and put another DWR coating on it for the water to bead up. So we're kind of left out. I always feel I'm left in that catch-22 situation that, yeah, I want my jacket to function as well as it did when I first bought it, but I don't want to use any harmful chemicals. hopefully at some point the outdoor industry will sort that out. You know what? That's for another video. Oh, it's just started to rain a bit harder now. That's good. I mean, the jacket does look to be beading up in a couple of places, but on the front here, I think it's in my arms, it's soaking in. Anyway, so this Kamleika jacket, is it the best running jacket out there on the market? I've no idea. All I could tell you is that I think it is a really effective barrier from the wind and the rain. It's going to keep that out year round. It's comfortable to wear for long periods of time, so I've worn it as a windproof as well. I like some of the features on it, particularly that long tail at the back and the long arms. I think they're good. It's obviously a well thought out jacket from a company that's been operating in this market for a lot of years. There's a question mark about its durability. I've had it 12 months. It's still fine at the minute. What will it be after I've used it for another 2-3 years? I don't know. I've just checked on the website before I came out, and it's currently on sale at, I think, £135. So not the cheapest running jacket, but not the most expensive either. So could I recommend it? Well, I think if you want a jacket for use in mountain environments all year round, yeah, I don't think you can go far on, really. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm running uphill trying to talk here. It's ridiculous. I didn't know this on the flat. As always, if you've watched this far, thank you very much. If you've got any questions that you want to ask me about this jacket, please feel free to do so. I'll answer them as honestly as I can. Oh, but till next time, take care. Right, let's get this run done. I could have done this at home. Sat in front of the computer screen with my microphone. What am I doing it out here for? I don't know.